Hello, I'm Denise Galoni. Welcome to today's episode of Empowering You. My guest today is Marian Geisler. Marian is the president and founder of Pink Pamper, a wonderful local nonprofit organization that gives back to women struggling with cancer. Pink Pamper has two wonderful fundraisers coming up, and Marian's going to tell you all about how you can help and get involved. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. My guest today is Marian Geisler. She's the president and founder of Pink Pamper. Hi, Marian. Thanks for being here today.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So right off the bat, what is Pink Pamper? I know this is something you're very passionate about. I kind of know what it is, but so all of our viewers know what this wonderful organization is.
Okay, first of all, Pink Pamper is helping our ladies who are diagnosed with that terrible C word, cancer.
Yes.
So we fundraise. We have two funds. We have the Halo Fund, which we fundraise for our ladies who are diagnosed with that terrible word so that we can help them heal faster and better by giving them a hair prosthesis, AKA wig.
Right.
All right. So our second fund is our gift fund, which we help our ladies at the holidays. But right now we're in the midst of starting our fundraiser for the Halo Fund. And this is going to be our big one. And we fundraise, we try to help at least 300 to 500 women at a time.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. I didn't realize it was so large.
Yes. And what happens is they fill out an application. They go to pinkpamper.org. They fill out an application for a hair prosthesis, aka wig. And I review them. I call them my personally, and then we send them to our partner, who is Hair Enhancements of Pittsburgh, and they're taken care of. And then they send me the bill and I write the check.
Okay.
Now, you know, a woman, when she is diagnosed, her first thought is, am I going to die?
Right.
Am I going to lose my hair? Oh my God, my family.
Right.
So they are stressed out. And when you're stressed, you don't heal. You can't work with whatever you have to work with. And this way we give them their confidence back, their looks back, their dignity. They heal faster and better. And everything's calm. And you know, when mom is happy,
everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy. So our big bubble ball is October 7th. This has turned into an annual affair. It's gotten bigger and bigger every year. And last year we raised at the ball $150,000.
Amazing.
And let me tell you, I would like a million, but
right.
We're working. We have fabulous talent. And we have a gentleman there called Cody Seibel, who is a Pittsburgh gentleman who entertains by sticking his finger in paint. And in 15 minutes, he paints a fabulous picture that we wrap.
Wow.
We have Loyalty Entertainment, who does fabulous music and entertaining. We have auctions of every kind. We have trips on the auction. We have food. We have $1,000 gifts. We have 50-50. You name it, we've got it. We have some very generous people here in the Pittsburgh area.
Marian, when is the bubble ball?
The bubble ball is a gala.
When is it?
When is it?
Yes.
October 7th at the DoubleTree Hotel in Cranberry. Now, the reason we went there, which in the beginning, I didn't want to go there because I'm thinking it's too far. But if you get in your car,
it's easy to get.
It takes you as much time to get there as it is to get downtown and parked.
It really does. Right. It's an easy drive. You get right off. It's right there.
Right off 79. It's right there. We moved there because we expect about 600 people.
Wow.
And it is the food. We have all our restaurants donate food, and you go from station to station as many times as you want, whatever you want. We have wine, we have spirits, we have beer, we have steak, we have Italian, we have French, you name it, we have it. And dancing. And We have some Lover Boys coming. Did you ever hear of Lover Boy? Lover Boy
Yes.
Spirits will be there.
Wow. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to being there. I've never been to one.
Well,
How
you
many?
must come. You
I
must
am
come
coming. I
and
have
be
my
my
tickets
guest.
already. Yeah. So how many years have you had the bubble ball? When did it
The
begin?
Bobble Ball was 6 years.
6 years. Okay.
6 years. We started off with the health and beauty fair at the Crown Plaza. We did that for about 6 years.
Right. I've been to that. Yes.
Yes. Then we went to casino night. We had live casino tables and dealers.
Right.
Then from there, we took over Macy's in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started with doing the bubble ball. And it's for men and women. A lot of girls come, a lot of guys come alone, couples come.
Right. Right. Yeah. So, Marion, what made you start Pink Pamper?
I am why I started about a couple of friends who were sitting around drinking wine, and we wanted to give something back. So we drank a little more wine. We were going to have it in someone's yard. Then we were going to have it at the Crown in the hospitality room. And then we decided to get the ballroom. So we started with that. Reason being, I'm a cosmetologist, and cosmetologists touch clients. We work with clients. You hear their stories and you feel the heart. Plus, my mother died of leukemia. So I know firsthand how these women, suffer, how they, anguish over all this. So we wanted to do something special. So that's how we started. It started in 2008 and it's gotten bigger and bigger. Have lots of help, lots of good people working with us. And Pittsburgh is extremely generous. We do the greater Pittsburgh area. So like I say, they're very, very generous. Our sponsors, our restaurants, anyone who works with us.
Okay. So how could people that are watching that want to be involved, maybe they can't make it to the bubble ball for some reason. What can someone do that's watching to help your wonderful organization?
Okay. They can go to the website, which is pinkpamper.org. They can look on there and see everything we do, everything we're going to do. They can donate, they can volunteer, they can buy tickets for the bubble ball. Also on there will be a link that 1 week before the bubble ball, they will have all our auction gifts.
Oh, good. Yeah.
We have trips. We have a fabulous $2,000 gift card for Nemacolin. We have food, you name it, clothes, fur coat.
Wow. So it really is pampering you. Some of these.
These
auction items.
A lot of our salons and our spas have given us fabulous gift cards to raffle off. And of course, we got our 50/50, and our 50/50 is getting bigger and bigger every year.
Everyone loves 50/50.
Yes.
But what you do, Marion, it's not just this time of year. You do things all year round too to help people, don't you?
Yes, we do. We're always collecting. We're always, doing little odds and ends here and there because like I said, at Christmas time, these women are very stressed. Little Billy comes home and says, guess what Michael's getting for Christmas? Susie comes home and says, guess what Maria's getting for Hanukkah? And the mother thinks, oh my God, we can hardly pay the rent. We can hardly.
Right, because the medical bills,
all of this is. So I get names from the hospitals. I get names for other 501c3s. And I call them and I tell them we do infant to living at 18, living at home. I need a list. I need ages. I need colors. And I always tell them too, the younger ones usually get everything they want because they want small things.
Right.
One or two. Right. But last year we had some fabulous groups that pitched in. So everybody on that list got everything they wanted. Plus, we did 60 families, 133 children. Wow. This year, I'm looking for 100 families and 200 children.
Wow.
So Pittsburgh, I'm looking for you.
Yeah. And Pittsburghers, we give.
Yes.
Yeah, we're very generous. And I think people don't really, unless you're going through this, they don't really realize, that, you have your health and you're sick and you lose your hair, but it's such a huge financial burden.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Even if you have medical insurance, the co-insurance and it's just such a burden. It can bankrupt people.
Yes, it can very easily.
Yeah.
I mean, the bills are outrageous. If you've ever been in the hospital, my husband was in the hospital for 4 weeks. I mean, it was astronomical. So you can imagine
Right.
6, 7, 8 weeks, a year, it can destroy them.
Right. And to have a mother worried about what to get their child for Christmas or for
Yes.
Hanukkah, when all the other kids in the neighborhood are getting something.
Yes.
I mean, that has to be a huge relief for them.
Yes. And of course, it's a strain. And when you're strained, you know
Sure.
yourself, when you're under stress, you don't heal.
Right.
So that's what we do. So my team and we work very hard at this.
So Miriam, besides Pink Pamper, are there other nonprofits that are local that are supported by the Bubble Ball?
Yes, this year, Face-to-Face Healing is our partner in it. And what they do is they do support and counseling and help the women through the tough times. It's good to have you. Everybody needs a friend or somebody to talk to.
Right.
And they are capable of doing this and helping the ladies.
Right. So it is a huge undertaking, this Bubble Ball.
Well, it's gotten bigger and bigger. And every year we say, oh, we can't top it. But this year, when you come, you will be blown away.
I'm looking forward to it.
Each year, it's getting bigger and bigger.
Right. And especially, Miriam, what did you do the last 2 years with COVID? Did you still have
COVID?
it?
Last year we had it. Okay. And we had a gentleman that used to be, and his name escapes me, but he sells all over the world the apparatuses that clean the air, 99% clean the air.
Wow. Right.
He brought, I can't even tell you how many he brought to the Bubble Ball, set them up 8 o'clock in the morning. So they ran all day so that the air was purified.
Okay.
The year before that, we had to go virtual. The year before that, we had it in Pittsburgh, and it was huge, but it got too big. That's why we had to move to the Cranberry.
Right. And I don't think people realize too, nonprofits, they work on a tight budget. And there's not a lot of excess money. So these fundraisers are so important.
Well, and here's something else you need to know about our fundraiser, our 501c3. All of our volunteers, including me, including our Vice President, Leanne Radigan, our Executive Director, Andrea Detrone, we all write a check and pay for our tickets. We all write, this is a fundraiser. This is a freebie.
Right.
Now we have a lot of people that want to come and volunteer, and I think they're going to come free. Well, we'd love to have you, but you must understand this is a fundraiser. And I always tell everybody, write a check so that you can show that you paid for your tickets. So yes, it is a big undertaking. And like I say, it's it has to come from your heart. If it can't come from your heart, then don't bother me.
So how long does it take to plan something with this magnitude?
As soon as it's over, we start again.
October 8th, you're back to it, right?
Well, not quite October 8th, maybe October 14th or 15th.
Okay, so you give yourself a little break there.
Right. In the meantime, we're working on our gift program too.
Okay, yes. Since I can't believe it's going to be, I saw a post on Facebook saying Christmas Eve was like so many weeks away. And I just can't believe it. So let's talk about the gift program, the time that we have left, because that's so important. You mentioned how you get lists of names and children, and you purchase gifts for Christmas and Hanukkah. What can people do again to help support that? Because I think that's so important too. I mean, there's nothing worse than a child not getting something in the holidays.
Right. Well, we have a number of very, very lovely, generous people that will send us checks.
Yeah.
That will also say, I'll take a child or I'll take a family, and then bring everything to us. So we deliver it. Right. And we fundraise wherever we can fundraise. Now, one of the things that we are contemplating doing this year, Ceresys has been very generous to us, and they're doing a special candy bar for the Pink Pamper for the gift program. So we have to sell them. So anybody who would like to help us sell these, any businesses or anything, we would certainly appreciate it. We have 100 cases to sell.
Okay, wow, that's a lot of candy bars.
Yes, it is. 36 in a case. So a lot of candy bars. So
any local businesses watching in the area, if you want to help sell candy bars, just reach out again to Pink Pamper. We have a special label on it. Smell Auto up in Greensburg is taking 14 cases. Wow. So yes. So ladies and gentlemen, and I was raised in Bethel Park. I went to Bethel Park High School. I still live in Bethel Park. So Bethel Park people, let's help. Right. Come on, Bethel Park. Yes. We can't have more people in Greensburg do this than us, right?
Right.
We just sell those candy
Absolutely.
bars.
Absolutely. I'm always amazed at how generous people are all over. People from all over are, extremely generous.
Right. And it doesn't take a lot to donate. People
No,
think I don't have hundreds and hundreds of dollars to donate. It
no.
doesn't take a lot.
Every $5 bill, these vouchers for these wigs are $350. So a group of people can get together and pitch in
Right.
$350. And if
Right.
you have 100 groups, great.
Right.
So yes, it's absolutely fabulous. I'm like I say, I'm thrilled to death with our people.
Right. Mary, what's it like for you to see one of these women when you give them this voucher for a wig or a hair prosthesis that you called it?
Well, I actually don't see them personally. I talk to
Okay.
them on the phone. I call them
Okay.
and talk to them because I tell them to make an appointment. They make an appointment.
Okay,
and
then
they
you
get-
pay for it. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And then we pay for it. Now, I've had lovely letters and notes from people for the gift fund and for the wig, very lovely notes and how it did help them. And yourself, when you don't feel that you look right, you kind of shy away, you kind of say, so you can imagine you're sick and then you have no hair. But
Right.
if we can give you hair, you can put on your lipstick, you feel your confidence back, you've got your dignity back, you've got your looks back, you can go through anything.
Right. Right. Absolutely. So you talked about two wonderful fundraisers coming up. You talked about the bubble ball and also your gifts for the holidays.
Yes.
And there's many ways that people who are watching can help. They could be a volunteer for the events. Do you need volunteers for the gifts also, I guess, to wrap things and other,
Well, what we do for the gift program is now, last 2 years because of COVID, we just have them come to the Crown Plaza, call me, tell them to me that they're there.
Right.
I tell them to go to the parking lot and the girls gather up all the gifts for that family.
Okay.
They come to the door, we
Right.
give it to them. Now, in other years, and we're hoping this year we can do it, we
Yeah.
have just the parents come and we have
Okay.
a little party for the parents
Oh,
or the moms or whoever they come with, and they take them home and wrap them. So they feel a part of it and they put them under their tree.
oh, that's so wonderful.
Yes.
Because then they do feel like they're giving them something because they're
Right.
wrapping it and they're
Right.
putting them to the tree.
And they need a little bit of, a little
Sure.
bit of love and care too. So we treat them to a nice little, get together at the Crown.
Yeah.
So yes, it's great.
So someone could volunteer their time.
Yes.
You can make a donation. Again, as you said, every donation helps. Even $5 will help.
Yes. Yes.
They could buy a ticket to
They could
the
buy a
bubble
ticket
ball.
to the bubble ball. The ticket to the bubble ball is $125. Now, if they want to be a sponsor, sponsors start
Yes.
from $1,000 to $25,000.
Okay.
Now, 1,500 is the copper sponsor. That gives you your 2 free tickets to the VIP party before.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And it gives you special seating. And it gets 25,000, gives you 2 tables of 8, gives you the VIP tickets, gives you special advertising. Everyone who donates $1,000 or up, or from $350 and up, I should say, is in the program. The ones who are sponsors from $1,500 to $25,000 are in the program, and there are ads, free ads for them.
Mhm.
So they are advertised as sponsors.
Right. So there's so many ways to help out.
Yes.
Are
there
you
is.
also still looking for people to donate things for the auctions, or is that over now?
Well, if they have monetary, or if they have things for the auction, they can donate. Gift cards. We've got a lot of gift cards from restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
Gift cards from salons. We have gift cards like electrical, people who do electrical work, plumbing,
Right.
cleaning, if they have gift cards. This is really a big thing for our ladies.
Yeah.
Big
So
thing.
not only are they helping out, they're giving a great service, something that someone doesn't have to worry about. Again, when you're tight on funds, to worry about the plumbing or the electric or something else.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It helps out in all ways. There's no way that is not a help.
And they can reach out to you directly, or they can go to pinkpamper.org.
go to pinkpamper.org and read all about us, and they can donate, they can do an application, they can buy tickets, they can bid on the auction gifts, and or they can call me on my phone, and we can talk, and we can have someone pick up their gift or make sure they get their tickets, make sure that they're they can do an ad in the program, virtual program also, whatever they would like to do.
Right. But if not, they can buy a ticket and they can join us that night and get all dressed up.
Yes.
I'm sure people get all dressed up with gowns and everything.
Yes. Well, anything from a cocktail dress to a gown, and things real, some of the fellows come black tie. Most of them come in suits, dressed up. They haven't been dressed up, for 3-4 years now.
Oh my gosh. I know.
Yeah.
They've been wearing shoes the past couple of years. Everybody's been stuck in the house.
So you got to put those shoes on and practice walking in them.
Now that's true, Marion. I might do that after this interview because I need to practice walking in those heels for a long time. Instead of my fuzzy slippers. Well, I'm really looking forward to it, as never been there before, but seeing the pictures from last year looked amazing. I was jealous of all my friends that were there dancing and having a good time. So I'm really looking forward to being there and helping you however I can support it and get the word out.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. And thank you for being here today and telling us about this wonderful mission and helping so many women and children. Any final thoughts?
Just, open your hearts. Like I say, it doesn't take it $5. That's all it takes. But open your heart, because everybody has someone who's touched, some woman, someone who's touched with cancer. And, we need those women, no matter who they are. We need those women in our lives. So let's help.
Yeah. Again, thank you for being here, Marion.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me. This was a wonderful experience. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Thank you for watching today's episode of Empowering You. I'd like to thank my guest, Marion Geisler, president and founder of Pink Pamper. Marion told you about this wonderful nonprofit, told you about all the fundraisers coming up and how you could get involved and help. I hope she inspired and empowered you to reach out and help someone. Thank you for watching today's episode, and see you next time.